15 anime that are banned in certain countries. Anime has gained mainstream prominence over the last decade, but certain shows were still deemed inappropriate by particular countries. Death Note, Light Yagami and Pokémon Pikachu. Anime can get a little crazy sometimes. It can be due to violence, incest, and a long range of other issues. Like any other storytelling medium, at times, anime's stories, characters, and their relationships can get offensive. Due to this, anime fans would certainly be the first to say that just because a show is animated, that does not mean it is child-friendly. According to some countries though, the shows on this list are not even adult-friendly. They are not good for society in general. So how bad does it have to be to get banned, and for what reason? Here are 10 and why they are banned. Update. There is a reason that so many anime series have achieved international success, live-action adaptations, and tons of merchandise. That said, sometimes anime contains inappropriate content that some countries don't want broadcast to audiences, especially if it is aimed at a younger demographic. We've added a couple more anime series to the list that have been banned somewhere in the world. You might be surprised what makes the list. 15/15 Parasite in China. According to a list published by Anime News Network, China banned no less than 38 different anime series back in 2015. Some of them we've mentioned on this list, but one that stands out is Parasite, which is a pretty popular series. An exact reason for the ban isn't given, just that it couldn't be distributed online or in print after it was banned. However, one of the likely reasons is the amount of body horror on the show. It seems like China often bans series with excessive body horror and gore. 14/15 Mr. Osomatsu in Japan. The first episode of Mr. Osomatsu was pulled from the Blu-ray and home video release because of its parody scenes. Japan has very strict laws about parody, and it is not protected under copyright law. That means that they can technically remove certain shows that break the rules and threaten the country's integrity if they deem it offensive. The report from Anime News Network calls the show a high-tension comedy that follows multiple mischievous siblings as they go on adventures and try to get out of complicated situations. 13/15 Tokyo Ghoul in China. Tokyo Ghoul is one of the best-selling manga series of all time and one of the most popular anime series. However, it was banned in China because some people believed that it encouraged a dangerous trend of teens sewing threads and embroidery into their skin. According to the International Business Times, it was also banned because it showed several scenes of extensive violence and crimes against public morality. That said, it seems like it's not hard for people to get their hands on it nowadays. 12/15 Midori Shoujo Tsubaki was banned everywhere. Midori Shoujo Tsubaki has a pretty dark and depressing storyline that will help you understand why it was universally banned. The anime was about a young girl who became part of a freak show and ritually abused and humiliated until she met an ally in the form of a mystical dwarf magician. It is considered a lost anime film due to its graphic content. Many people destroyed the tapes when it was first released because they were disturbed by it. Years after its initial release, it was re-released and is now easier to find. There was even a live-action version created in 2016. 11/15 High School DxD in New Zealand. High School DxD is a very popular anime series, but it is known for being very sexual, as it does have elements of traditional harem anime. Due to the young age of its cast of characters, New Zealand decided to ban the series because they considered it sexually exploitative of young people. The show focused on a perverted high school student with dreams of becoming part of a harem, but then his date kills him. He is eventually revived as a devil to serve a female devil and her family. 10/15 Attack. Surprised to see this anime on this list. The show features humans getting eaten by enormous titan creatures. There is a lot of gore, with the whole show serving as nightmare fuel. The entire show was banned in China. However, violence was not the only reason it was banned. China disliked how the anime featured a strong theme on opposing authority. It gets even more awkward as the societies in the show sometimes make striking parallels between Japan and China relations. Attack on Titan is just one of many anime that China has banned out of concern that the show will damage their society. 9/15 Pokemon in Saudi Arabia. Pikachu cries over a petrified Ash in Pokemon, the first movie. A far cry from Attack on Titan. What could Pokemon have that would get it banned in an entire country? Well, Saudi Arabia has a lot of thoughts on this international sensation. The ban was created by the General Secretariat of the Council of Senior Religious Scholars. They saw the game as a form of gambling, which was forbidden. It also encourages the belief in evolution. Lastly, the symbols promoted Shinto, Japanese religion, and Christianity. In short, the anime and games were too Zionist for their comfort. 8/15 Italia. Axis powers in South Korea. The formula for the characters of this show was bound to insult some. Every character represents a country, so it uses a ton of stereotypes. Italy, Germany, and Japan share a cute friendship despite their military history during World War II. South Korea found the show less funny and cute. They were insulted by their character. A specific grievance was held against the fact the character's Hanbo was drawn wrong, and his perverted behavior was also offensive. They also disliked the character, Korea's praise for the Japan character, since their countries have not had the friendliest of histories with each other. Due to this, Studio Dean removed all references to South Korea in the anime. So, technically, the anime is not banned in the country, but a certain character is. 7/15 Death Note in China. Like mentioned with Attack on Titan, China has banned a ton of anime. Death Note is one of the more internationally popular examples. Its dark premise revolves around themes of death, justice, and murder. The franchise has inspired real-life incidents, such as kids making their own death notes where they would write names of people they didn't like. It is real-life incidents like that that has gotten Death Note banned in China. Some schools around the world have also attempted to ban the manga, such as in Albuquerque, New Mexico. However, they didn't get enough votes for the district-wide ban. 6/15 Puni Puni Poemi in New Zealand. This anime was banned in New Zealand due to its excessive sexual content and violence. The sexual content was especially bad, since it involves very young characters. A lot of anime fans have questioned why New Zealand has banned Puni Puni Poemi but left others unchecked. The best answer seems to be that the anime is not very popular anyway, so it is not on the mainstream radar. It is not like Death Note or Pokemon in terms of its influence on society. 5/15 Kanekaman in France. Kanekaman's story was innocent enough, however, all controversy was laid on a certain character, Brocken Jr. He is portrayed as a "unquote, good Nazi," unquote, which made a lot of people uncomfortable. To explain, he wore a Nazi uniform due to his father being a German Nazi but did not adhere to any other beliefs related to the ideology. Brocken's character got the entire show banned in France. France was definitely not the only country that was uncomfortable with Brocken Jr. though. His toy was never really brought to America with the others from the show. Furthermore, the tie-in Nintendo games often ignored Brocken. Eventually, the manga changed his design as well, with him no longer wearing swastikas. 4/15 Kite in Norway. This anime film features a girl who can use bullets to make people explode. However, it is not the violence that has made Kite widely uncomfortable. No, that would be an extremely graphic scene of sexual assault. The victim is the protagonist, who is a minor. Due to Norway's laws against child pornography, the entire film has been banned. While the United States has not banned the anime, most versions are censored. 3/15 Fate Collide liner Prisma Ilia in Russia. This anime is an alternate universe spin-off of the Fate Stay Night series. It has become infamously known for its overly sexual underaged characters. Russia banned the show due to its child pornography laws. It is also worth knowing that any anime under the hentai genre is also banned in Russia. 2/15 Excel Saga's last episode in Japan. In a strange twist of fate, this show had only its last episode banned in Japan. First of all, the episode was made 3 minutes too long to air. Besides that, the entire episode is as obscene and violent as possible. Very fittingly, the episode was titled En Quat, going too far en quat, and can only be seen in DVD releases of the show. The director of the show, Shinichi Watanabe, admitted he purposefully wanted the episode to be banned. In the Excel Saga DVD Volume 3, he even says in an interview that it en quat felt good to go past the limits of a TV series en quat, but it en quat is not something that you should do too often. En quat. 1/15 Osomatsu-san's first episode in Japan. Attack on Titan parody in Osomatsu-san. Anime fair use and copyright laws were Osomatsu-san's downfall when the anime released its first episode. However, the controversy was worth it just for the comedy gold. The goal of the first episode was to figure out what the anime was going to be about, so they parodied various current and popular shows, such as Attack on Titan, Sailor Moon, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, and a ton of others. Thank you guys for watching.